Hello guys, my name is Alex and I wanted to show you and to explain you why did I buy the Tenere 700. Today is the 7th of December, it's really cold here. I'm just in the middle of the woods because I was riding anyway. I was thinking, yeah, let's record this video because people ask me, you bought the bike, where's the video, when you gonna show the Tenere? The last one was with the NC and so on and so on. So today I decided to do it and explain you why I bought the Tenere and not the Transalp, the Unicorn Transalp for example, or the other bikes that I tested like the Africa Twin GS 800 or the Tiger 800 and what else? The Africa Twin I said already. The video is as always in 3 languages, in English, German and Russian of course. Like these reviews, and if I film stuff like this I always do it in 3 languages in case somebody is new on the channel. And my trips around Europe and Central Asia, or when I go to Africa next year, I will film in English and my trying in English of course, and Russian. So I apologize for the English as always. It's not my language, like not my native language, and I learned it really late, but it's not an English test here. It's about the Tenere. Okay guys, this is the first video of 3, the first ones of the Tenere, because I don't want to make it too long, so I decided to split it. This video is not a review, it's just why did I buy the Tenere and not the other bikes, as I said. The next one is about the Tenere compared to the NC 750X, because it's the main star of my channel. People who are longer here, they know about it. And I traveled with it like about 40 countries in Central Asia and Europe, and I will compare it, and it's not interesting for everybody, so I decided just to split these videos. And of course the third one will be, let's hope this year or the next year, beginning of next year, the review of the bike. I have it for 3,000 kilometers now and a few months, 3 months, and I'm not ready yet to make a full, like truly good opinion. So let's begin. Did I show you my plate? This is S for Stuttgart, but I moved already, and Geo, Alex and my birthday year. Cool or not? Okay guys, I will also split this video in 3 sections. The first one is just the main reasons why I bought it, why exactly this bike, then why not the other ones, like the Transalp, etc. And at the end I will tell you why, if I regret it or not. The reasons why I bought this bike. The first one is the reliability. It's just so reliable. Everything you read on the internet. Also there is a really famous magazine here in Germany. They tested it for 50,000 kilometers, and I forgot the magazine. It's just the latest one from last week I think, and they tested it for 50,000 kilometers, and they test other bikes also, and then they open up completely the engine and all this stuff. Maybe I will film it at home when I get back home and just edit it here and show you around that it's the second place. The first place was for the MT-07, and it's just super reliable. This was the reason why the main reason why I bought it. I don't want to have this all this trouble on the trips, you know, somewhere in Africa or somewhere else, and then yeah, it's just stress. I don't need it. And they opened it up and it was just like new. They close it again and you can still drive like hundreds of thousands of kilometers, I think. So reliability was very important. And now I have to tell you also that one of the most important reasons was the design. Maybe I sound shallow, but it's important for me. I don't know. Look at it. It looks so beautiful. I really have some kind of emotional connection with this bike. I was looking at it when it came out, or the concept came out in 2016, and then 2018 we were watching it with Albina on the EICMA, the show, and I said, Albina, I'm gonna buy this bike. This is just perfect. So the design is awesome. I like it in front, I like it in the cockpit, I like everything. It just looks so nice, so nice. So this is the main reason. Then the engine. I don't know if you roll this engine, it's in many bikes. and it's just awesome. It's so good. There are no holes in the power band, you know, you just pull and it pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls. It's different with the KTM 790. It pulls stronger from the beginning, but then you have these holes and then it pulls again. And the NC that I had also, it pulled really strong from the beginning. It was really good. They didn't have these holes, but at the end, like from 100, it was not powerful enough anymore. So the engine is just awesome. I think in this class of engines, it's the best one and most reliable for sure. It's just light, small, and yeah, I can price this engine all the time, I think, all day long. You have to drive it, you have to test it. Then I like the feeling of the dirt bike. It's awesome. I love these handlebars, these big ones. I like that you sit so high that you see the road, and you know, this suspension, this soft suspension. It's really awesome for traveling. You don't have to be far away. Just go, like, leave Switzerland and Germany and you have already bad roads everywhere else. And it's awesome. You never go really fast on trips. You just cruise and it's comfortable. You see the road. It's nice. I like this kind of bike, this dirt bike feeling. Also, it's the best of two worlds, I would say, road and off-road, and you can enjoy both. On pavement, it's really good. You can scratch packs if you want, if you're up for that. But also these roads, okay, it's not off-road, but gravel roads and light off-road, more than capable of. It's more than capable of more things, but like, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not that pro. Then it was also like a logical step for me to go up from the NC, not too strong, not like 150 horsepower, but something in between. Could be 100, but the power was never an issue with me. Like not at the end, maybe, yes, but on the beginning, like till 100, it was not an issue with the NC. It was more like the suspension with the NC that it was not enough for me, or this off-road style. When I was in Kyrgyzstan, I wanted to go to these green mountains. It was so beautiful, and I was not able to do it with my NC. It would scratch all over the place because there are stones, and with this bike I could, and this is exactly what I wanted. Then the consumption, the fuel consumption and the cost of the bike is of course cheaper than BMW, KTM or even Triumph. And also the average consumption of the fuel the fuel it's not much. It's 4.1 liters now after 3,000 kilometers, and it's not too bad, right? The NC needed 3.5 to 3.8. It's basically no difference, but it's a big difference, for example, to the Africa Twin, because it's 2 liters more, I think. The one that I test rode, it was 6 point something. It's much more, and for a long trip, you will notice the cost. Then I like that it's a old school bike, because it has no electronics, just ABS off and on and nothing else. I don't need anything else. I don't need traction control on this one. I don't need 10 modes for ABS, light, off-road, hard off-road, etc. I don't need it. So I like it that it's so simple, because it's also, again, it's cheaper for me to fix it. For example, on my old bike I did the valve clearance check and the bearings I changed. A lot of things I did myself. Oil, of course, it's easy. I will do it here also, and that's why I bought it. It's different story again with other bikes like the KTM. I would be careful, because I'm just not. It's not the KTM's fault, but I'm not like mechanic, you know, and I cannot trust myself with it. And the main reason was because I wanted to test more bikes, but the main reason because I bought this one was the test ride. The test ride, I felt in love. I knew the engine from the Tracer, but so I just clicked, you know. And this is the difference to the other bikes that I drove. It's different. It was just feeling like the right shoe, you know. I put it on and could run forever. So this test ride was the point when I said, Albina, I'm gonna buy this bike, and then I checked it out and bought this one, the videos and the channel when I bought it. So now, why didn't I buy the unicorn Transalp? Of course I knew that the Transalp is coming, that will be presented on the EICMA. It was all old news, I would say, and people are asking now, why didn't you wait, why not the Transalp? It would be so logical for you, for the style, for the kind of roads you ride. And yeah, it's true, but I'm still glad that I didn't wait, because I know it's a Honda and it's reliable for sure. It's a good engine, I think, and it's powerful, but it's new. It's new, and I don't know, this engine is for years already in all kind of bikes, MT, Tracer, Tenere, XR, something, and it's bulletproof, you know. And the new one from the Transalp, it has to prove itself. I don't know, maybe it's good, maybe it's not so good. So I don't want to buy, we say it in Germany, a cat in the sack, you know. So I decided to wait. Of course I still can wait and test ride it and then sell this bike. It's not like it's worthless now since the Transalp is announced. And I just sell it and buy the Transalp if I like it. But I didn't like the looks. I didn't know, of course, the looks about the Transalp, but I saw these spy pictures and I was thinking, ugh, it's not my cup of tea. Look at this bike and the Transalp. Maybe I put a picture here. And especially the front is, I don't like it, sorry guys, maybe I have to put something else there and some big bags, etc. So I like it, but the Transalp, and here, front, these huge plastics, I will show you the picture, I think. It doesn't look as nice and slick as here. This looks just awesome. And the Transalp, the design I don't like. I will test ride it, I will put a video here, but no. For now, I'm okay that I didn't buy it and I didn't wait for the bike. Africa Twin, the Africa Twin, I test rode it from a buddy. He was visiting me in Würzburg back, like, I don't know, more than 1 year ago. And I test rode it and it was okay. It was not something special. I didn't fall in love. I didn't feel the power of a liter bike, actually. It was not like, oh, crazy. I felt it more on the Triumph Tiger 800. It was pulling somehow. The feel was stronger, I don't know. And the suspension, of course, you can adjust the suspension on the Africa Twin, I know, guys, but it's just softer. It's softer, and also they say it's top heavy. The Tenere, the Africa Twin is top heavy, in my opinion. I don't know. As I said, it's a subjective opinion here, so be careful. It's just my opinion. The Triumph Tiger 800, awesome bike, nice engine compared to this one. Also, it pulls all the time, and the sound of the 3-cylinder is also awesome. But I don't know, again, it was not love, you know, not falling in love with the bike. It was somehow. I will put a video, all the videos that I find from the test ride. I think it's just the Tenere and the Tiger. Yeah, but I will put the videos. It was not my, I don't know, I didn't like it. I didn't like also the front and the feel. I think maybe it was too perfect, because Tiger is actually a really nice bike, but I don't know, it was not my cup of tea. And the GS 800 is too high for me. I test ride it. It was a nice bike, but it's too high. This one is the same high, but it's different story here, because the seat is so narrow. It's also a lower seat here already, but I will tell about all these things later in the review. I can put my feet on the ground, it's no problem. It's so much more narrow, and it's easier. It feels also, the GS, it's all the bikes that I test rode, they were like, yeah, okay, but do I have to change it from the NC? Yeah, I would be going more off-road, of course, but no, it was just not mine, you know. That didn't fit. Actually, the GS 800, when it came out, it was my dream bike, but it's sometimes like this, when you actually have the chance to buy it or to ride it, you realize it's not so amazing. Okay guys, this video is already too long. I will come to the end. Do I regret it, buying this bike? No, of course not. No, I bought already luggage system from Touratech and some other stuff, and I'm not regretting it, and I'm not selling it in the next time. I will ride it. I will ride it. I will test it properly. We will go on adventures. We go to the desert. We go to all these beautiful places, to the mountains, Alps. I went to France already with the bike, but it was just one day trip. And no, I will keep it. I will enjoy this bike because I'm enjoying it. Even now, it's 3 degrees in the winter in the forest. It's just awesome. So this is it, guys. One question I have for you. Maybe you can help me with the tires. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about Scout maybe from Heidenau. These ones are done, and maybe somebody's already riding a Tenere. Maybe you can recommend me something. This would be awesome. Would be really grateful. And your experience maybe more than like 100 kilometers. Maybe for a little bit more. I wanted to take this magazine with me in the forest, but I forgot. This is the test that I told you about. 50,000 kilometers they did on the Tenere, and then they open up everything. They look at everything. They measure everything. It's like the third party. It's not biased, nothing. And they said the bike is awesome. There's no wear showing, you know. And yeah, everything is in green area after 50,000 kilometers. And what's really funny is that yeah, after 50,000 they started, they measured it, it was 74 horsepower, and after 50,000 the engine got better and it's 77 horsepower. It's really interesting. It got a little bit stronger. Okay, let's hope. With a Krapovic it would be almost 80. So it's fine. And this is the total of all the bikes they tested for these 50,000 kilometers. For example, the Yamaha is number 1, Tenere is number 2, the NC is at 3rd place. And there is everybody's favorite here, the GS is 39. So it's really unbiased, and it's really nice to read about this. And yeah, it's just nice to know that this bike is so reliable. If you can deal with this English, subscribe. There will be more videos about the Tenere, and for now I do the same one in Russian now and then go riding till it's dark. Okay guys, bye bye, see you in the next one.